Armored Bear Productions. Welcome to Not Safe for Wizards, an actual play 5th edition D&D podcast. So, it's been several days, and the full moon has finally passed. Oryon and Grunk, you guys lit the signal fire, the ship came up, and took Oryon and Grunk towards the mainland. The weather has turned a bit more wintry, and the first solid snow has fallen on the island. Just, decent, not like, not talking blizzard, but, good, inch or two of snow. The goblins and hobgoblins, for the most part, are a little confused as Oryon, their new religious leader, and Grunk depart. And most of them are in the mood to go figure out what happened to their boat and maybe return back to homeland.
I encourage this at every opportunity. Subtly, but with gusto.
After a few days, they kind of get together and they're like, We're going to go back. We want to, we'll tell them, we'll start spreading the news that, hobgoblins aren't better than everybody else. However, Mord, who has taken a shine to Lilith's promotion of Lemagir, kind of wants to stay around.
Also, Mord doesn't like this talk that hobgoblins are better than everyone else.
So, a day or two later, the camp is broken. The tribe moves back towards the western coast to go figure out if their boat's still there and deal with that stuff.
I remind them that Oryon wanted them to clear out any aggressive things they find on their way to their boat.
Kill some?
Yeah, he left strict orders.
Oh yeah.
Anything aggressive or dangerous between here and the end of the island.
Alright. A couple of the goblins are riding on the wargs, and yeah, they take off with bloodlust and a desire to get off this island.
He said kill stuff?
For them, if you're sticking with us, you're doing what we say. I know Lilith is off meditating on her navel or whatever, but chill. It's okay.
So with camp now broken, you guys are, the fortress, for as much as you've gone through, you actually believe you've cleared the fortress.
Yeah, the fortress we cleared.
The fortress and the house have been cleared.
Yeah.
The village still remains, and
right.
I mean, there is also the rest of the island.
So I think the village should be our next stop.
Agreed.
Talk to village people.
Jade is going to go ransack the house and see if she can find a coat of some sort.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of...
Something very large and furry.
Oh, yeah.
Drag behind her.
Yeah, no, there's, you find, a child's coat, human child's coat. So it's big on you, but, fits you approximately.
Okay.
But it's definitely... And it is, it's nice and fuzzy and furry and all that good stuff.
Yay.
With pockets.
Pockets. Find things to put in pockets.
Anything else? Anybody else?
Boobs.
You gotta play some boobs.
Boobs.
Alright.
Well, I think I'm good to hit the road. We've got to make our way to the village.
They're cart horses?
This is already taking way too fucking long.
No, there are no horses.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll walk.
It's fine. Walking's good for the soul.
There were wargs.
Didn't your people take the wargs with
Wargs
them?
gone.
Okay.
Thank you, Sam Elliott.
Okay, guys, if we're gonna go, we're gonna have to get supplies. We need supplies. We need to have food, lots of food and fresh water. And there's a spring on the way, so we might not need that much fresh water. But we're definitely gonna need changes of clothes. And you guys need cold. It's really cold out. I need another set of boots. And can we bring something for camp? We need a tent. Does anybody have a tent?
Mort also need another set of boobs.
Yes.
Technical question. The air genasi, like, at what temperature did air genasi actually get cold? Because I skimmed through. Well, I remember skimming through it previously, and I actually don't know the answer to this question.
I'll check air genasi. Since it doesn't say anything about.
You know what sucks about being on an island?
What's that?
No shopping episode.
Yeah, it doesn't say that air genasi have any sort of resistance.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about special resistance or anything
So
like that.
I'm figuring you're probably like a human being, you know.
Okay.
Same sort of. Maybe the wind doesn't quite bite you as much because, you know, you're kinda of the wind.
Aren't you blue?
Yes. Very blue.
So we're never gonna know when you're cold.
Blue abadi. Or when he's choking.
Well, no, you'll know when I'm choking because I know the international symbol for help I'm choking.
Let the record show Mark has died.
Slumped over in my chair.
Hey,
That is the symbol, right?
Yeah, that's exactly.
I think Chase is choking.
Morgan, check his pockets.
Oh, Lord. Alright, I guess I will also ransack the house to try to find some kind of coat. I mean, I have my duster, but I guess something with a little more wintery padding.
I thought you guys got, like, when you were doing the raiding of the...
No, that's true. They gave us stuff.
Yeah, when you guys were raiding the
When we
Thistle
brought the
Spire.
supplies to begin with,
Yeah, the Thistle Spire thing, you guys...
we made a very thorough list of things that we things that we needed.
And cold weather gear was in it.
Yes, as well as a floppy hat.
And some rope.
Yes. Yes. Floppy hat. I can wear my floppy hat now.
I have my rope.
Also, this pallet of Bibles. I don't know why we brought this.
That's for the fire later.
I'm pretty sure that Oryon wanted it.
They all say placed by Edar's Gideons.
So no, okay, in that case we're fine.
Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Still want my
And
fur coat.
I've got, you found your fur coat, you're good.
Okay.
And
We're all
I
good.
have,
We're all good here. How are you?
and I'm sure the Hobbs left us with some form of rations.
Yeah,
Intense.
plus you guys have been eating, you know, pretty much eating fresh food with them, so you haven't been using your rations. So.
Exactly. So we're golden. Onward to the village.
So take 3 to the village.
So it'll only take 2.
No,
two.
this is
This is
three.
take 3.
Take 1 was take 1, not the werewolves.
No,
No.
take one was they crept close to the village to smell that things were
We
dead
got
there.
all the way to the gate and came back.
Oh jeez, you guys waste so much time. Take 3 to the village.
And go.
And go.
Run, 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 run.
If we see werewolf again, Morgan's gonna let it bite it.
We're tiger, not werewolf.
Right.
If we see a were-tiger again,
Weird thing.
we're just gonna outrun it.
Mort, fight it.
That's fine. You fight it. We'll outrun it.
Mort already beat it up once.
That's true. You just do that again.
Jade's totally trying to do the Wizard of Oz skip down the trail.
In snow.
A very
In
motley
snow.
crew. This is a pretty light snow, right? It's not like
no,
collecting snowdrifts or anything.
Yeah, no, it's like 2 inches of snow.
This is more of a concern that you were just going to slip on your ass.
Probably.
So you guys, you're traveling down the kind of slopes down from the raised plateau that was where the manor is, down towards the fishing village. It takes about, I think last time we figured it was like 2 days of travel to get there. First day, no issues. You guys travel along. It snows again a little bit, but in the daytime it warms up enough that snow starts melting.
Great sludge.
And then in the evenings it gets cold. And the second day, however, as you're getting near the village, you kind of sight the wooden palisades. You hear in the distance a howl, and it's answered by another howl.
Oh boy.
Mord's going to fight him.
Does it sound like it's coming from the village?
No. It's give me perception. If you were to guess, it kind of is coming like from the east, maybe east northeast. But at this point, you don't really see anything. But you hear, kind of one howl, then a second howl.
Hey guys, you know what'll help warm us up? A lively run.
Agreed.
A lively run to the village, or
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. The other folks give me perception checks as well.
That's a 9.
That's a 37.
Is this passive perception?
No.
No.
There it is. 12.
As you guys are getting like right up to the palisade, Mord, as you kind of hear the howl, you see kind of towards the east, rough count, about a half a dozen wolves, kind of probably about 300-400 yards off.
Standardy looking wolves?
Standardy looking wolves, just kind of, sniffing and hunting, and then you see them kind of turn, and from another distance you see like a large elk kind of getting chased. So
Small dogs hunt game.
Good. They're not hunting us. Onto the village.
Mord considers whether or not he can beat them to the elk and kill the elk to show the wolves that he's stronger. Ultimately decides against it.
it would be a long run.
He slows his jog for a minute thinking about it and then continues.
It's kind of one of those like chainmail, kind of heavy.
I can make it. Nah, better not.
As you get to the gate, you all kind of now catch that the faint hint of dead thing. Nothing smells freshly killed because you have smelled freshly killed stuff. This is kind
We've
of
caused freshly killed stuff.
I wasn't going to say that.
We've been freshly killed. Oh wait,
not yet. This game.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
first time for everyone.
Yeah. But it's just kind of that lingering, like something's just does not smell right.
Something's dead.
Yeah. And it's not, and it's also though not kind of like that fishy smell that, like you go, oh, it's the fish that didn't get processed or sold or eaten and has rotted because nobody's here.
Split's bad.
Is
The gates are open.
the gates are still
Yep,
open?
the gate's open.
Okay. Dagger.
Nobody moving around last time.
Not that you see. There's a kind of, you guys have been trying to follow this little cart path thing that it's not really like a path like someone's went and built, but it's just kind of been beat in
Right.
over the years. Although since it hasn't been used in several years, it's
Nature is starting to reclaim it.
but inside the village, you notice when you go in the gate that like little small saplings have started to sprout. The buildings are all like are all wooden buildings, kind of almost more of like the Norse-looking buildings, so long houses.
houses.
Is the gate still intact?
Yeah, the gate is still.
I'll start trying to close the gate.
Once you guys are inside,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help him with
give me an
that.
athletics check with advantage if Chase is helping you.
12 or 13. 17.
Yeah. So you, with Chase's help, you are able to push it into place and get the. If you're gonna bar it as well,
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you're
How
able-
heavy is the bar?
it's a good sized log. I mean, it's it would definitely take a couple people. Like moving the gate, like really took the two of you to push. But like if you bar it, it's gonna take like a goodly number of people to push and break it open.
Okay, but we can wrestle the bar into place.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's definitely meant to be. This village was not big, so it's definitely meant to be able to be worked with a few number of people.
Once we get the bar in place, I look at Jade and say, "Good. Now they're trapped in here with us."
Great. That makes me feel so much better. Thank you, Mort.
Would you rather them out there?
Okay, good point.
In here, Mord, kill them.
Poor things would freeze out there on the island.
So from looking, there's several homes, and it looks like each home had like a small vegetable kind of garden thing, which has just grown over. Towards the center of the town, you see what would have to probably be like the communal house, where those who were the nobility, for lack of a better term, for the village leader's home.
The vegetables still look viable.
Oh no! These are like this garden is like overgrown.
There's nothing good growing there.
Yeah, no, it's grown wild. It's weeds and grass and.
I mean, weed's viable.
not
But
that
Mord have glaucoma.
Sorry, but Grimsby,
Cash
Grimsby doesn't have medical halfling weed yet. Okay,
But Mort has a card for it.
listen, we don't honor that here. Maybe your people,
Mord's card good in goblin and hob territory.
you guys are more progressive than Grimsby. Okay.
I figured out the next boobs expansion.
Woo! Boobs the weed back?
No, the medical cards.
Oh, that might not be something you want to.
Mord have particular tastes.
So like that, like longhouse in the middle and
Yeah.
stuff around.
Yeah. As you get closer to the, I'm assuming you guys are moving through the.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to what, the central house, right?
Yeah.
Which would probably look like a meeting hall.
Yeah. That's
Sure, that seems
Probably
like
a
a
pit for a
fine.
fire in there.
That seems like a fine thing to do. If we had more people, I would say let's kind of quarter and clear, but we may as well just check the large one first.
Assuming there's like gatehouses.
Walking through, I'll just try to pick up anything that looks at least a little bit dry to try to use as some tinder and kindling for when we get inside.
there's
Like that.
I'm thinking that's the gate there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
As you get to the longhouse, the main longhouse, you see the first body. Looks like probably was some sort of militia. It's studded leather armor, a pike. But the body's well decayed, and but like the armor is like ripped across the chest, and the chest was like tore open as well. So
From the inside?
no, from the outside.
All right. Well, at least we know we're not on Miranda.
Morton will inspect the body. Give it a quick cursory once over.
Give me
Sniff it.
investigation.
Whatever it is hobgoblins do.
That's a good roll.
What am I doing?
Investigation.
Investigation? 15. It is a good roll, but Mort is not.
16 on the die.
Mort's no CSI.
As you're looking at it,
He actually scuffed a boot print while he was looking at it.
you
Mort spits in his eye for getting killed.
as you're investigating, you're looking and you notice like in the upper shoulder, like it looks like that's a clean wound, but like the chest is like ripped and torn like with claws.
So there's two different kinds of wounds
Yeah.
on the one creature.
Yeah.
Do they look like tiger claws?
No, they do not look. They do not look tiger clawish.
I call dibs on the next lycanthrope.
It's the were-chihuahua.
This is
Most
Whatever.
feared creature.
this is it's scary. That's what she turns into if she gets bitten.
Oh God! So on the full moon, I have to roll a save, or my alignment changes to asshole.
Yes.
You're just always shaking. This is in the building at this point, or it's just kind of
He's
in
like
the doorway
he's
of the
kind of
building?
like looked like he was trying to maybe defend.
So just outside the
Yeah,
building.
just outside.
Just kind of pull him, try to without hopefully him falling apart from the decay. Just try to move him away from the building a little bit because gross.
Yeah.
The clean wound. I want to look at it. Does it look like just like a sword shot, or like?
Give me investigate.
For a second, I thought you were about to roll the die down your tablet like a little half-assed dice tower.
It's not a bad idea.
No, it is. Dice towers have multiple planes for a reason.
17.
It could be sword-esque, but from the depth of it, you think maybe more likely a spear.
Okay.
I
Why
mean-
did he take a spear?
It's not delicate. I just kind of grab him
Yeah,
by the
you-
shoulder and start dragging.
Because they bought him dinner.
He's mostly together as you move him out of the way.
As he falls apart, Mort just goes,
Like as you get him over to the side, there's like it kind of and just sort of
Oh,
yeah,
melts a little.
a little bit.
Okay. So
I was gonna say I kick what fell out over, but I'm not touching that with my boot.
That's gonna be on your boot. And you're gonna be tracking that all over the place.
Mort, are you starting a body pile?
trying.
Okay.
Pile not working.
I'm just gonna step around it and see if I can open the door.
The door opens easily. There's probably 3 or 4 bodies inside here. 2 more that are like the militiamen, and one who, if you kind of squinted and kind of might have been like the headman or whatever, because his clothes looked like they might have been nicer if they weren't covered in blood in his entrails.
Do they all have the same kind of wounds?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap a scarf to cover my nose and mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Go in and investigate.
Okay.
Head honcho guy.
Okay.
For the record, I'm following Chase.
It's gonna be a 11.
Yeah, he's like compared to the other guys. He looks like he was probably older, maybe into his 40s. It's hard to tell with humans, you know. It's so odd, yeah.
Especially when they've been dead a while.
Yeah, but it looks like he had like a jaunty cap on his head, and some sort of looks like some sort of like chain of office or something around his neck.
Sorry to interrupt, but remembering the fortress, we go ahead and take that.
Okay.
Good point.
Do I see a cart out there? Just like an empty, just 2 wheels and a plane. So I can wheel it back to the house.
Yeah.
Put the bodies on it, so I'm not just
Yeah,
dragging back and forth.
Yeah, you do find there's a cart.
After I drop
it's weathered, so as you're
Buddy 1 out there in the
yeah, it's kind of
near the garden, I'll get the cart and wheel it back.
yeah, It's it's like that the grocery cart that you do find out in the parking lot. It's kind of
One wheel never wants to turn like that.
Yeah, it hasn't been the wheels have not been oiled or whatever, so it's kind of.
If you grab some of the guard, you can probably grease them.
Oh fuck! Oh my god!
The fat would have rendered into.
I love you
Holy
so much.
cow!
This is why we're friends.
Question 2.
You're fucked up.
You said that Buddy 1 there, who I've already drug most of out, or at least away is a better way of putting it than out, had a pike.
Mhm.
He was holding it still?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was kind of like next to him.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not keeping it, but I want to use it in a second.
Keeping track
You
of
shish
things.
kebabbing.
I am going to shish kebab him, as a matter of fact. Because if he decides to get up later, I want him stuck where he is.
Take the head off.
I thought about that too, but I thought I kind of want to watch him wriggle around, not able to get up.
Take his legs.
I think I already did. And then first.
Okay. I want to look around the Great Hall there. Outside of the bodies, what am I seeing?
It's been ransacked. Like, things are turned over, chairs are broken, tables are knocked over. It looks like there were some like hanging lanterns that have been like pulled down. Just really like ransacked, and but there are like 20, 30 copper pieces laying around and 10 or 15 silver pieces. So it's like not like all the loot was being taken or whatever, but it's just been ransacked and
It's just been trashed.
yeah.
Does it look like anything obvious is missing?
Not really. It's just like just destroyed.
trashed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So 2 separate sets of wounds.
Mm-hmm.
1 primal, 1 with a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Give me an investigation.
$13.
On the one of the other militia, at his neck, it looks obviously like he was bitten and maybe chewed on.
With regards to the leader,
Mm-hmm.
did I find anything else on him aside from the chain of office that I took?
Nah, there was like a pouch with a couple of copper in it, but
No.
nothing.
Is there any sign of other entry aside from the door that was closed with the guard in front of it?
There's a second exit. There's an exit out the one side. That door is ajar. It looks like it was left open that way, and it's kind of swollen a bit, so it's kind of permanently open.
Okay, I don't think we need to mess with that door, because if we push it any farther open, it's just going to be farther open.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up all the bodies and and flat tepishing them.
Someone has to do work around here.
I think I want to check out another house.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of one big room, right?
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
other rooms.
Yeah, no, it's sort of the.
And
The long house.
Yeah,
No,
there's a center, like in the center of the room. Looks like there's a fire pit where,
yeah, this is kind of like their banquet / meeting hall.
Yes.
Okay.
The inside, the inside wood columns. The motifs on it are all fish and mermaid and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, these guys are freaks.
Is there still a wood pile?
Yeah. There's pile of wood.
I'll take a break from body detail and try to get a fire started in
Was
there.
it fire?
We'll be wanting it
Oh, inside?
inside.
Okay.
Inside.
Oh yeah, you're
In
in
the
the
fire pit.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
You're able to get the wood going.
I mean,
the wood
it is
that was
going to
stored
draw
inside.
attention.
Yeah.
More would want it that way. More would kill them.
I'm going to go ahead and scope out another house because I'm probably going to sleep in a different house.
So...
Figure, start with... Well, since I'm coming back out this door, start here. Kind of out and then to the left.
So as you go to that house, you kind of, you notice first thing is like, it's really nice looking. Like, this is probably the headman.
Yeah, closest to the hall. Kind of makes sense.
The door seems to be barred, or seems to be closed. And when you go to give it a push, it seems to be stuck.
I try to peek around the edges. Can I get a hint or see a sign of a bar anywhere through, like, gaps?
Give me perception.
It's gonna be a 14.
Yeah, you definitely kind of can see the...
Professional question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it well enough to target it with levitate?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to cast levitate on it and lift the bar.
Hold on, Chase. I'll go to the back door in case somebody runs out.
I hate that you're sick, but also something about being sick adds a different dimension to Jade's voice.
True story, especially with the cold weather. Like, it makes sense that Jade.
It does. It
Sounds like she's like stuffy from the cold weather.
As you go to run around, you realize the second door isn't at the back because you would have seen it as you walked up.
Okay.
The second door is on the side.
On the side.
Okay.
If you make the door open after that awesome trick.
No, it seems to be closed.
No, Jade's just waiting.
I was hoping Mord was going to get a chance to pick the lock, by which I mean kick the door in. Mord, pick lock! Kapow!
Hey,
Lock picked.
I'm just glad I finally got a chance to use a racial spell.
Right? Hello.
Not that I'm racist.
There's sometimes that I need to just not.
So yeah, you concentrate, whatever you move it and you push it back, it drops.
Push the door open.
You push the door open, and there are no bodies in here. It's been tracked.
Barred from the inside, trashed, and no bodies. Okay.
You go through.
Is it also all one room?
No, there's like a main room.
Okay.
It's actually like not a 2-story, like a story and a half. So like there's a
loft,
like the upper loft, and then there's a kind of a side room over there.
Okay.
So you come in. If you go right, there's like a door, but it's open. It's like a flimsy, and then there's there's space for the fire and the cooking and everything, and then there's like a ladder goes up to like a loft level.
Okay. I am going to draw my gun.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is actually, I think, far more interesting than the other house.
Says you. I moved a bunch of bodies.
Go ahead and... So, Jade ran around the right side.
Yeah, so she's standing outside the...
And inside, there's a door to the right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go that way and kind of push the door open with my foot.
Okay. So you push that door, which was already kind of partly open, it definitely looks like this was sort of the adults' sleep chamber. The straw pallet that they slept on is just moldered. On the door that would lead out, there is just blood smeared down it.
Mm.
Does the door look like it's barred?
No, the door is barred.
And it looks like it leads to the outdoors. Like I can see. Okay. I'm just going to call out, Jade, this is me, and then open the door.
It's a good thing you told me that, Chase. I would have kicked your butt.
And watch out for the blood on the door.
Ew.
Then I'm going to turn around and head back in and go upstairs, testing the steps carefully to make sure none of the wood's rotted.
It's more of a ladder than the stairs.
Okay, same thing.
Yeah.
Go up the ladder, making sure it hasn't rotted.
It's a well-built ladder. Like, if you were...
Okay. And I guess the roof hasn't leaked, so it hasn't
No.
Okay, good deal.
As you go up there, you find child's body that's been eviscerated, and part of an adult body, like the upper torso of female body.
I come in behind Chase.
Well, I mean, I'm still on the ladder. I'm not going all the way up there.
No, I just came into the house behind you.
We got 2 more bodies up here. One of them's a little one.
Aww.
And lean out the door. More! Bodies.
How big is this loft area? Is it worth climbing up to look for anything else?
I mean, it's a good,
All right, yeah. I'll go ahead and climb up and scope around a little bit more.
It looks like this is where this child and maybe other children slept. From what you can see, it looks like this is, whatever did the killings, killed the child and, killed the parent, you're going to assume, as well. So,
does it look like they have the same kinds of wounds, or is it just the animalistic, or just the
more? This one actually looks like it was more animalistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll climb back down, and I guess move on to the next house. Just continue counterclockwise first, and then go back around. So
well, as you guys have gone, like, you find as you go house to house, like, houses are in disarray, things are broken.
Basically, more of the same.
Yeah, more of the same. It's to a certain point, it seems like there's more of the animalistic. More of the animalistic woundings. People are more torn apart than anything. You're not, and some, it looks like they've been eaten. Like, parts of them have been eaten or at least chewed on. When you start getting closer, I'm assuming you're going to start moving towards the water.
I mean, yeah, once we've cleared, at least the larger houses and determine we're not going to find anybody alive, and also not going to find the things that killed them waiting for us. Yeah.
Yeah, no. As you guys go house to house, like, there's no, like, you don't see any smoke coming from anywhere but the central longhouse where you guys started the fire. You haven't seen any movement. It's getting, you're about to midday.
I forgot how early it was when I made that fire. I was thinking of the day.
So was I, kind of. I was expecting it to take us longer to get there, but that's fine. But yeah, so yeah, we'll move towards the water.
So you get to what looks like rough knowledge of, like, fishing villages. Like, there's always, like, a smokehouse or two where they
smoke
fish.
That too.
Yeah. Dry fish, whatever. Those, like, all the doors are, like, just tore off, and, like, just the hooks are, like, pulled out of the ceiling. It looks like whatever went through there was just taking whatever was hanging off.
Just wanted all of the meat.
Are the hooks still present, or
there's some hooks laying on the ground?
If they happen to fall out.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna.
More not leave hooks.
Yeah, we should
Seems
pick
like an
up the
accident
hooks.
waiting to happen.
Besides, in my hands, they're weapons.
I could be gambling somewhere.
You gather probably about 8 of the hooks. There's still some, like, still hanging from the ceiling.
Is there some netting, like the netting the fishermen would have used?
Not here, but, like, so, like, the smokehouse is here, and then there looks like the building where, like, they worked on the nets and you see, like, what like in the distance you almost see, like, what would be a like a dry dock and there's like actually is a ship kind of sitting. It's
Like half built.
It's actually more built than not, but with the weathering it's taken, it's looking pretty rough.
I want to take some netting and go back to the body pile and use the netting to start trying to gather the bodies together a little bit better and drag them down by the water collectively instead of up where the buildings are.
So you're dragging the bodies towards.
Dragging them again. I'm moving them again. Yes.
Okay. Is there, 1, is there boats, and 2, is there docks?
There is a dock. Give me a perception check.
13.
As you're staring at the docks, I mean, there's like a boat, there's like a hull sitting up where it looks like they brought it out of the water to work on it. But as you're looking at the docks, and they're pretty good sized docks, you notice there's like pieces of wood kind of jutting up out of the water, but you don't see ships.
Is the dock intact?
Yeah, other than looks like maybe the damages from not being cared for the last couple of years. It's
Is there gonna be ghost pirates this time when Greg's not here?
That would be the best.
That'd be awesome.
Be amazing.
You had your chance. Greg.
Mord converts to Adar, and there's ghost pirates.
It's about this point that you see
Old Man Withers,
no.
You mean the amusement park owner?
who also runs the lighthouse.
You see kind of just moving, like you see rising out of the water a familiar head shape, and you notice looks like 4 of those creatures that you know as Sahuagin coming out of water.
Oh boy, here we go.
We're on my body moving trip. Am I down there by the water with them?
You're getting close. Yeah, you're kind of
on my way back with the bodies.
Yeah, you're like dragging the bodies towards the water.
Mord, fish people.
Mort is audibly growling.
All right, so I'm going to need initiatives.
$20.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Yes, hold on.
His initiative says he doesn't need to wait.
It says I go first.
Is that a natural 20?
No.
Modified 20.
Why? Did you have a 20? What's your modifier?
Actually,
Go first.
doesn't matter. And this edition I was reading, you guys do it just decide who goes first, without like, oh, who has the higher modifier or whatever.
They expect us to be grown-ups about it.
More kill!
Okay, so above a 10.
You like dags.
Everybody's above a 10. Okay, so Mord and Chase are 20s. And Jade, what are you?
13.
No, but what'd you roll?
13! The voice. It's the voice.
That'll send you to hell. You're right. A special hell.
People who talk in movie theaters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see these 4, at this point, it's, what'd I do?
Nothing is funny.
He's getting me in trouble.
Go on.
Which is funny because you get in trouble just fine on your own.
I do. I'm good at it.
You don't need that.
They're probably about torso exposed out of the water. If you notice, they have spears. You notice they have claws, and you notice they have a maw of teeth that you don't really want them touching. There are about, as I know you're about to ask, they are about probably about, say, they're about 20 feet in the water. Yeah, we'll say 10 feet, because if they're able to stand up, it can't be that deep. They're about 10 feet in the water, so they're probably about 30 feet from you. So, Mord, you're up. Chase is on deck. Jade is in the hole.
I thought you said we decide.
Oh, I thought you guys said more than Chase.
It's fine.
I mean, I just proclaimed that
Go
Mord
for
kills
it.
his enemies.
It's fine. Do your thing.
Mord waits for Nomad. Mord takes his own orders. Mord bellows a loud roar at them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, getting real. Drops the body pile. Draws both swords.
He only has one sword.
Does he only have one sword? Maybe I misunderstood what I'm saying.
Oh, so because I wouldn't let me do, because you can use the long sword one-handed or
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is for how he... That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Unfortunately, the PDF that Wizards put out doesn't let you.
Is wonderful. Thank you. Especially if they are offering a sponsorship.
Yeah, but you know what? We can make honest criticisms of our sponsors in hopes of improving them.
I mean, we can, but I know whenever I lay in my Casper mattress, it's the best sleep I ever get.
No. That check has a clear jet.
In that case, meh. Sword in hand.
Shield as well, or
No, not yet.
okay,
Mord is just going at them.
okay. So you go running into the surf.
Flash, flash, flash.
Okay.
He's
not
going to
super
just a
tactical.
different character every time.
Right?
Whoever's closest to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm close enough at that 30 feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You're.
Run and attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a swing. You know, do you want to roll for Mord? So I remember last time Mord was vicious.
I think your DM's going to suggest you maybe time to purchase new dice.
It's a 9.
Fortunately, a 9 misses. As Mord kind of gets into the water,
The water is really discombobulating.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Mord had shrinkage.
All right, Chase, you're up.
Atypical situation for Mord.
Alrighty.
And you see your AC is split. There's 2
Is
there.
that for the shield?
The higher number is with the shield.
I thought that's what that
Okay.
was. I'm glad you clarified
Okay,
that.
no problem.
I did notice that.
Okay.
Chase is going to just take aim with Warrant and Deadeye shot the closest
Okay.
fish face coming out of
Okay.
the water. So Deadeye shot, I use a grip point and I roll with advantage.
All right.
Then I have to go back actions. Be a 18.
That's a hit.
Awesome. Which will be good for 12 points of damage
Okay.
in his face.
He is definitely hurt, but still standing.
And then what's the approximate range I'm at right now from them?
Yeah, you're probably about 30, 40 feet from him.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and back up my full move
Okay.
of 30 feet.
Okay, so you're now about 70 feet from him.
Yeah, and if I can, is there anything nearby that I can at least like put my side up against, like a smokehouse or something, to give me a little bit of, not necessarily cover, but at least limit angles that they can try to come at me from?
The
Yeah,
smokehouse is right there.
Right, you can get to like, well, not the smoke, but between the smokehouse and the water would be like for like where like the nets are done and the dry dock area. So yeah, you can get behind like one of the frames where they would put up. So you got a little bit of cover, but not, you definitely would be, they'd have to try to go around it to get to you.
Sounds like a plan. We'll do that.
Okay.
Which
And
one did you
then-
hit?
The one that was closest to us.
They're all about the same distance, so
Okay, so we have Doug, Henry, Sam, and Wanda.
okay.
We'll say Sam.
Okay, so you went after Sam.
Mord killed one.
Mort missed Wanda.
Mord
By the
will
way,
kill
by the
Wanda.
way, can I just say I love that there's a fish called Wanda?
Okay,
That was
it
the point.
Sam, Wanda, what's the other?
Doug, Henry, Sam, and Wanda.
And Henry. Okay.
How many points did you do to Sam?
12. And then from that point, I will be done.
Okay. Jade, you're up.
I'm looking around for like a spear or a pike or something with some range. Is there anything near me?
There's like one of those kind of long gaff pole things.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you capable of using a spear?
I don't know. I'll try.
You gonna try to throw it, or
Sure.
you can make a. Let's need to see if you're proficient with spears.
I can almost guarantee you I am not.
Yeah. So then you can make an attack with it, but you don't add your proficiency modifier, and it would be a thrown weapon. So you use your strength for your bonus to hit.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
No, simple weapons.
I was going to say, I
Simple
thought a spear
weapons.
was a simple weapon.
Simple weapons. That's a spear.
Oh, okay. So then, not strength?
Still strength.
Still strength.
Still strength, but you get to add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. So pro bonus is okay. That just negates my -2 strength.
And the range on a spear is. Range on a spear is 20-60, so you'll be rolling with disadvantage. Who are you throwing at?
More
I am gonna throw at Sam,
Okay.
since Sam's already been damaged.
Okay.
I mean, if
That
I
was
had
a
my
table
glasses on,
slop
so
and a
it's-
point out of 20.
That was a natural 20 and a 2.
Which one are you going with?
Well, it was a disadvantage, so I have to take the 2.
Oh, it was a disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Which is why it's funny.
This is the part where I flip the table.
Here's what I'm going to do. You would have moved before you threw it.
Oh yeah, no, she would like pick up and do the whole like run and throw thing.
All right. So if you're within 20 of them, and you could probably move that you'd be that close, just roll regular.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, look.
Ta-da! 20!
Yeah, no.
I tried.
I appreciate the try.
That's an 11.
You just
Somewhere in the middle.
barely miss.
Oh man!
Sam.
Is the spear floating now?
Spear is in the water.
The spear is in the water. I don't know. It wouldn't float because it's got a metal
metal
head.
end?
Yeah, it's got a metal head. It's got the big hook
Right.
end. So
Mort is picking that up before this is done. Spearing one of those damn fish.
I mean, technically, it could be doing this.
yeah, it's it's not floating at
They're
top.
also close to
Right.
the shore, so
Yeah, it's
shallow.
so Sam is going to try to make his way up to out of the water at least. What's this? Can you move 30? So he moves up so that he's about 20 feet from you, Jade, and then he throws his spear at you.
Duck.
But a 6 doesn't hit.
No. Thank
Good
goodness.
duck.
Ducked. And he said quack. Well,
Wanda, who you attacked,
Mort say, bring it on, Wanda.
she comes at you first with a spear. That's a 10 and misses.
Come at Mort, bro.
And then she comes in for a bite.
Please tase more.
And that's a 12.
Also a miss.
Ha ha ha.
Green giant.
Doug and Henry actually kind of fall, like they kind of fall a little further back. So now like they're a little bit deeper in the water. So they're maybe like 10 feet behind. And you see they kind of get their spears out and like are holding them in like almost like a defensive position. That's when you notice a fifth form rise out of the water.
Who called him?
Oh no. There goes Tokyo.
I was going for the Call of Cthulhu reference, but that's good too.
The being that comes out of the water or kind of steps up and she moves between Doug and Henry.
Another day. Another Doug.
it's feminine, but like more feminine looking than Wanda. Like she's like.
I would hope so.
It doesn't seem like it would take much to be more feminine looking than a Swagan.
That's
No,
insensitive.
it's still a Swagan.
Oh, still a Swagan. Oh,
Yeah.
She's just a pretty Swagan?
Yeah,
so hot.
yeah, definitely a prettier.
Love that fish half.
So I guess, yeah, Swagan are
Gotta
just
be
mer-
careful with the lap dances though, because those scales will scratch you up.
So Swagan are basically just mer people, but the fish half is the top half, right?
Sure.
Instead of the traditional
Sure. We'll go with that.
other kind of mer.
You sick fuck. Sure.
You can still get on that. Just saying.
Mord, I need
Still
you
fishy.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Mord!
Yes. She points her hand at you, and raises her hand out, and you notice it's like a small little like wand of some sort.
Wanda.
No, she doesn't have wand in her hand. And you need to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
You need to beat a DC 12.
Well, rule 1. Bolt the caster.
Question for you
Mhm.
about Mord's abilities. Saving face.
Mm-hmm.
On a failed saving throw, attack or ability check, gain +1 per ally who can see you.
Mm-hmm. That applies after you roll.
So you roll. If you fail, you then get pluses
Oh, so
to
it would
that
have been
roll.
for that earlier attack I could have used it, right?
No, because it's for saving throw.
No, it's for attack as well. Yeah.
Oh.
It says
okay.
attack.
Yeah.
I thought it was like on your next roll.
No,
It
it's
was-
on that one,
Oh
yeah.
man, I wish I realized. I mean, I guess I missed by a lot last time. Never mind. Wouldn't matter. 15.
You shake it off. Like for a moment, your body felt like it was going to start to lock up, but you shake it off.
Shake it off.
You
Shake it
started to get hard,
But water
and then
cold.
went the wrong half is fish.
This never happened to Mord before. Mord not young as used to be. Mord been under a lot of pressure at work.
I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys so much.
It's nice when it's not.
Mord,
It's
it's
not
your
me
turn.
saying that.
Let Mord get spear. Mord still finish you.
So Wanda is right there on you.
Okay. So
Wanda doesn't mind.
It's like I can work with the limp rope.
just pushing it.
I mean, that's how the armor falls
It'll
off.
be fine. This is drawing my shield. That's what, a partial action, right?
It's not.
This is not a thing anymore.
It's your shield.
It's a free
now.
action. You have.
So now I'm sword and shield.
Yeah, you have object. You have.
I'm in it now.
Yeah, you're in it. Are you in it to win?
I'm in it to win it now.
Like
shield
Stevie
out.
Eiserman? Can you drink like a million Heineken?
I can drink 99 cups of coffee, but then I go into the zone. 14.
That hits.
Take that, Wanda. I'm using it one-handed. 7 points of damage.
Okay. So you bring the long sword and give Wanda a chop. And Wanda hisses at you.
Whoa!
Knocks over a box.
You not seduce Ward.
Okay. Chase.
Yeah. So we have a player 5 has entered the battle,
Yes, player 5 has entered the battle.
and
Cinnamon?
she started to do something, and Mord almost got a stiffy and then shook it off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mord's my bitch, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at her.
Okay.
That's a 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That'll be 8 points of damage.
She almost looks offended that you shot her.
I mean, does she at least look like it hurt?
Oh yeah. She's like bleeding that blackish, bluish fish blood that they have.
Great, let's do it again. I have action surge,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot her again.
Okay.
22 again.
That's a hit again.
That one's only worth 4 points, though.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely like, and says something in their language, pointing out at you.
I take the opportunity to flip her off.
Okay.
Sorry, but you're out of actions.
No.
No, that's a free action.
Flip off is a free
It's a
action.
full action when I do it. You're doing it wrong.
That's a fucking brag right there, sir.
Jade,
Yes.
your turn.
Are any of them out of the water yet?
No, because Sam stayed in the water to throw his spear at you. Wanda was tussling with Mord. Doug and Henry actually went further back into the water, and the pretty one,
We're gonna call her Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Please welcome to the stage, Cinnamon. Cinnamon to the main stage.
Who is closest to the shore?
Sam or Wanda? The only problem with Wanda is that you got Mord between you and her.
Alright.
No steal Mord's kill.
I did already lay some hurt on Sam.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, so I'm gonna go after Sam.
How are we going after Sam?
Dagger.
Dagger. So,
This is where we find out that she can't go into the deep end of the pool.
yeah.
It just dawned on me to check my intelligence out of curiosity as to whether Mord would be stupid enough to try to drown them. just tackles one of them and holds their head under the water.
That's too funny.
And you might.
It's not working. Mord need new tactic.
Why won't you drown?
Mord kill you sooner or later.
It's either going to be drowning or boredom. One or the other. You decide.
Dies of starvation before he dies of drowning.
Okay, so you're going dagger.
Dagger.
Okay.
Dagger 1.
Dagger 1.
11.
11. That missed.
You have no modifiers?
Not on the daggers.
You should have your dexterity.
Oh, wait, right. I'm okay. Hold on. I don't know why it wasn't on there, though. Okay, so 14.
That hits.
Okay. That's 2 points of damage.
Plus your dexterity
Plus the
modifier.
dexterity.
Okay.
Jeez. 5 altogether.
Okay.
I mean, in his defense, you forgot it last time.
I did.
All right. Second dagger.
Second dagger. That would be another 14.
That's another hit.
3 plus 3, so 6 altogether.
As that second dagger goes, you catch him right across the stomach, and just it's like cleaning fish. Just and Sam kind of gives that perplexed look, like, the halfling killed me. The halfling, and then falls over dead. 23
points of damage to kill him.
All right, so that brings up the Sahuagin, and Sam begins the journey to the afterlife.
Goodbye. Bye, Fish Leisha.
Don't just lay there like a dead fish.
Wanda, deciding that she does not like that you sorted her. She's gonna spear you. Attempt to spear you.
Spear her.
She's trying to be the
18.
hand.
Oh, good thing I pulled that shield out last turn.
Oh.
You get the shield up just in
Shield
time.
takes the hit.
Bang!
Why can you not take one hit from an enemy?
I would rather not.
And then she comes
More too
in.
strong.
She comes in to give you that fish kiss, and I crit it.
Oh.
How's that?
Now I'm a weirfish.
How's that shield down? Hey, you know what though? We have 28 days to find out.
It works on the fisherman's moon, which is a whole different thing. I don't even know what that means.
You take 6
Every
points
time
of
the
damage.
captain's
points of
pants
damage.
sag,
Yeah,
he transforms.
she leans in, bites, and then pulls back.
Ow.
You ever seen a lamprey bite?
Oh!
Did Wanda take damage from you?
Yes.
Yes.
How much did she take?
7? I
Yes.
think it was, right?
Yep. So you took 6. Do you need a pencil?
I got it.
There's pencils right there.
I'm looking at you. I'm like, you need a pencil?
He's just like, no, I'll remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 86 hit points.
Ah, see, I'm the one who.
I was pretty sure.
I'm the one who rolled up the
Put it
character.
all in, committed it all in memory.
I'm the one who rolled up the character.
He's adding up a couple characters.
Oh. Doug and Henry, they kind of start splashing up out of the water, heading towards you, Chase. They get to. They're not going to be able to make it to you, though. However, this turn, but they get close enough. They kind of like stop to like they're going to throw their spears, and then she moves up in the water, so now she's kind of behind Wanda. And she raises that wand-like thing again. Yay, spellcasters. And a green translucent trident appears next to you, Jade.
A green translucent trident appears next to me.
Yep.
That's where he has faded out, and that's where his loot is. And so when he respawns, he can find his body again. This is marker.
And it attacks you.
Hello.
Respawn markers getting tougher every version.
They really do.
Does a 13 hit?
On the nose.
I feel like you should change the nose.
There's a doctor for that.
There's like 30 doctors for that.
There's a lot of things they can fix too.
But it's going to cost you.
About $2,000 per ocular injection.
Yep. Time 14 or so.
Only 7 in each eye.
Each. Turns out I like having both eyes.
Ah, you only need
You
one.
take
What's
8
depth
points of
perception?
damage
Ow.
as this eerie, translucent green trident stab.
Ow, bitch.
I have an idea. Stab her in the tape.
That's the plan. Totally, man. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Right in the tape.
It then moves. Oh no. Nope. Okay. That was it. She casts this bonus action. And it attacked you. And then she touches Wanda. No, she can't. Yes, she can. So she touches Wanda, saying something magic. And that is their turn. Mord, you are up.
Wanda!
Good save.
Sometimes. I pass my dex check.
What you doing?
I'm
Surrender? Okay.
just continuing to pop her.
He's
in
just going to town.
Go.
Just sorting all over her.
just
so much. Until it's just slick.
It's just
With
splashing
her
everywhere.
inside.
Ugh.
17.
That's a hit.
Mord roars at her again for biting.
She's rude.
7 points again.
She's still hanging on.
He just yells at her as he hits her again.
She kind of grins at you, like your blood around her mouth. Jace.
That's a great point. I am, now that I've seen the wand summon something, whatever, I'm going to go ahead and make a disarming shot against Cinnamon.
Nice.
Okay.
Attempt to shoot the wand out of her hand.
Okay.
It's a 15.
Okay, so on a disarming, what do we...
You roll a strength saving throw with a DC 13.
She makes it.
Son of a bitch. Okay, well, you still take damage, so
Okay.
fuck you. Is gonna be... what's my weapon? Hold on. It was 9 on the die. 12 damage.
Yeah, she, like, you hit her, like, you almost take her hand off as you aim for the wand. She, like, brings her hand down and she's holding it and she's scowling, and you don't really understand Sahuagin, but you're pretty sure she just told the Henry and Doug to tear your insides out.
Approximately how far did they move last round?
They double move, so they're almost to you. They're probably about 15 feet from you now.
Okay.
But the way you're at, they'd have to, like, funnel in one at a time or try to go around.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I will just stay holed up here. Is it... Bear with me one quick second. I apologize. Still getting used to this app. Trying to figure out where my ammo is. Switching a weapon normally, is that a... what type of action?
Stowing weapon is like a free interaction, and if you wanted to pull another weapon, that would be a full action. You have a free kind of object interaction, but then the second one would be dropping.
So I could not trade my move action to draw.
No.
It would be a full turn to draw a weapon.
Well, or yeah, if you want to stow the weapon and pull another weapon, then yes.
I fired 3 shots so far, correct?
Yeah. You hit Sam, and you've hit her twice.
No, because I action surged, right?
Yes, that's...
So that's actually 4.
Yeah.
Okay, what about if I just drop the weapon and draw another weapon? Is that still full action to draw the weapon?
Because you've taken an attack action, yes, but if on your turn you make an attack action, drawing a weapon is part of the attack.
Gotcha, okay. I'll pass turn. I'm done.
Okay. Jade.
Yo.
So you're in the water.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably about 10 feet from Wanda and Mord. And you have a glowing, translucent green trident next to you.
I am going to move 2 cinnamon
Okay.
and dagger.
Dagger and cinnamon.
Yep.
Okay.
Dagger 1. 15
That's a hit.
for 4 points.
Okay.
Plus dex.
Right. 6, 7.
Okay.
Dagger 2. That is not going to hit.
What is it?
It's a 6.
No. It definitely doesn't.
Okay.
Okay. Cinnamon is looking bad. Like, the last time she got shot, she took a lot of damage, and then when you got her with the first dagger, like, there's a lot of, like, as you're looking in the water, like, there's a lot of that fish blood kind of around.
That's what she gets for hitting me with that stupid glowy thing.
Okay. So then that brings up the Sahu again. Let's see Henry and Doug, hearing her scream as they turn around and start heading back to the water, so they kind of do nothing.
Goodbye.
Yeah, they're like get to they travel back, like they double move.
Yeah, at first it was, go get that impudent asshole, and then it was, oh my god, help me!
Yeah, pretty much.
So they came running up at me, and now they're turning around to help.
Wanda,
I'll take it.
Wanda, however, is just
Wanda's not getting away.
frenzied on you. She,
tasted your man meat, and she wants more.
however, she
Wants to go hob. Come get on my knob.
she reaches out with one of her hands to start a grapple with you. So,
That's good because I was considering using her as a weapon against Cinnamon.
so she.
Hey, no, Cinnamon's mine. You had your chance.
So
Strong.
it's
I paid my $1.
it's opposed.
Ward strong.
It's opposed.
Ward's strongest one there is.
Athletics check or
Fistful of
acrobatics.
I hope she grapples the shit out of you. Trying to
Athletics
steal-
is what I'm after, you said?
Mm-hmm.
You steal my kill,
Yep.
and I will never let you get a kill again.
8.
Man, you're not good with the post
She
checks.
grapples. She grabs you.
Never.
And has you grappled.
Lord! I don't know why he's like a Pokemon. He just yells out his own name periodically. It just seems like what he would do. It's actually less of a name, just thinking he yells that sounds like a name, so that's what
The
everybody
weird
calls
thing
him.
is, his name is actually Jeff, but he yells Mord so often that people just started calling him that.
Hodor.
The priestess.
No offense to any Jeffs out there. Or Mords.
The priestess does
A
not.
little bit to Hodor.
Fucking Hodor.
The priestess is going to make. She'll use her bonus action to move the trident, and it's going to attack you, sir.
What? But I'm in the headlock.
That's why.
Exactly.
Does 21 hit?
Depends. Can I use Wanda as a shield?
No.
Do I get half coverage?
No.
Quarter coverage?
No.
Do you remember the safe word?
It's Hodor, I think.
You take 3 points of damage.
I guess.
Trident. 3
Like,
points.
There you
in
go.
my mind, I like to think that she headlocked him, and the trident came from behind and just jabbed him right in the butt.
Yeah. This is exactly the.
Oh, 3 points. I'm not going to get over a trident.
I took a point for each dent.
Yeah. I'm not going to get over it.
Man, I wish it had been a dual dent. A bi-dent. Save me a point of damage.
It's your turn now.
No.
No?
She saw. That was just her bonus.
No,
action.
she's done. She's passing.
No, it's a bonus
She
action.
told me she was passing.
Nah.
She said she was too busy giggling about me getting trident.
She told me she was spent.
Trident gum.
She
She
goes
was worn
for
out
a
after all
bite
the poking.
on you.
Who goes for a bite on me?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah.
Cinnamon does have a bite.
So kiss a little longer.
Have you heard about the cinnamon challenge?
That is a 20. Not natural.
That hits.
That would describe cinnamon.
You take 3 points of bite,
Ow.
and then she is going to try to claw you. That's a 21.
Also
Oh,
hits.
Yeah.
I'm in so much trouble.
And you take 3 points of damage.
You're fine. It's just blood in the water. Don't drink the water.
And then she tries to back away, which will provoke.
Which gives me,
her.
yes.
Kill steal.
Dagger that bitch.
One attack. One opportunity. Mom spaghetti.
That is not going to
Stop rolling that die.
7.
Nope, that's a miss. She kind of backs away and then under the water.
Bullshit.
Damn it.
Fucking horseshit. The number of enemies that get away in this game is too damn high. Insert the meme in the comments below.
So that brings up Mord. You are grappled.
I'm headlocked.
So being grappled means it's right here. Being grappled, a grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition ends if any effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler, or grappling effect such as when a creature is hurled away by, like, say, a thunderwave fall.
Or you can
or you can spend an action to do an opposed athletics or acrobatics check to break the grapple.
Yes, I attempt to break the grapple.
Okay.
19.
Nice.
You break the grapple.
Lord mad. Lord strongest one there is.
I'm pretty sure, like, she grabbed you into the headlock and you just went Stone Cold Stunner.
I think it was more of coochie coochie goo.
19 is not tickling your way out.
I think you probably just like wedged that shield up like, oh.
Shield bash.
Okay, so you still have you have bonus action, and you have. Remember, you're a fighter, so you have.
You can
things.
action surge.
They're on your sheet.
Like, remember your character sheet. Action surge.
I knew I had my action surge, which I intentionally had not used yet. What is there something I'm missing? Dark vision.
No, he was just pointing out that there were other things you could do.
No. Also, you crit on a 19 or 20 on the die.
I did see that. Thank you. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm lucky that I broke that grapple.
He critted on breaking the grapple.
That is the one thing I would have critted on. Mm-hmm. I broke out of that so good.
Because right now all you have is your bonus or a or your move.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge.
All right. And then you're gonna give her the sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her the sword right in the fish face. That is a 19.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That is the fish face.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
8 points of damage.
And as you said you're going to give it to her in the
Bam.
fish face, you do give it to her in the fish face, right between the eyes, and there's that crunch and that soft stuff behind it.
I plant the sword, let it go, lean down, pick up the gaff, and just sort of like sink it up into like under the ribs, and I'm dragging her back.
Wow.
I didn't realize we had entered into a quick time event.
Okay. So
God of Mord.
So you have you. We'll waive yes that you're able to the bonus action grab and hook. Okay.
That's it. That's the last of them, right?
No, there's still
No,
two.
there's two.
Oh well, I'm still dragging her back. I don't
Doug
care.
and Henry.
Doug and Henry.
I did my thing. Mord get killed.
So that brings up Chase.
Well, Doug and Henry may be trying to run away, but Cinnamon ran off, and honestly, I'm a little pissed about it. So I'm gonna shoot one of them in the back.
Okay.
Hope Dad's not watching.
Doug or Henry?
We'll go with Doug because
Doug.
fuck Doug. It's gonna be an 18.
That's a hit.
I'm already picking up my die. That's a 9. He just turned around and started running back, and I went, "What? Get back here, bitch!" Bam!
You're like,
I take the moment to call out, "I wasn't done."
Jade.
Well,
You're about like shoulder deep in water.
yeah, about that.
It's cold water too.
Yeah. When Cinnamon took her exit, did the trident leave with her?
Because it doesn't say. Let's see. Create a floating, When you exercise, you can make a melee spell attack each creature within 5 feet of the band. It has not disappeared yet.
Okay.
It's just kind of hanging, still pointing at Mord's rear end.
The last warm place it remembers.
Okay.
Might be caught in his orbit.
How far away are Doug and Henry at this point?
Doug and Henry are probably about, because they were heading towards the beach. They were almost to the water, and you had moved into the water, so they're probably about 30 feet from you.
Okay, I can't swim there. I'm actually gonna back onto land.
Okay, but not towards Doug and Henry.
Well, Doug and Henry are in the water.
No, Doug and Henry are almost to the water. They had gone all the way up on land to get chased.
Oh, yeah, then I'm definitely gonna go towards them as far as I can go.
Okay, so you're not quite out of the water yet. You're probably about 10 feet from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to throw a dagger then.
Okay. At Doug or Henry.
Let's go with Doug.
Bad day to be Doug.
Bad day. Nah, Doug's okay.
That's fine.
Doug.
But you roll.
Oh, one.
You get to re-roll it. Your luck. Your
Oh, lucky! Right. Ha Oh, mother.
Is it a 1 again?
It is a one again.
I think that dice
How many
goes.
luckies do I have?
I think it's just that one.
Motherfucker.
I mean, it's
You're very lucky.
one per roll.
This is bad luck.
I need new dice. Holy shit. Oh my god.
That's like a twice in a lifetime thing.
Y'all are getting put out in the full moon or something. You're being assholes. Yeah, give me the purple ones. Fuckers.
Holy Ghost of Gygax.
All right. So it's Jade. So
Trouble getting out of the water.
yeah, Doug got shot and then had to dodge a dagger. He's gonna close the distance and give Jade a bit of the what for.
Shit.
He's gonna try first with a claw. A 10 does not hit.
No, it does not.
And then he's going to go in for the bite. An 8 does not hit.
No, it does not.
So he misses.
Screw you, hippie.
Poor man does. Henry's just like, he really is more focused on getting to...
Well, he didn't get shot in the back.
He didn't get shot in the back. No one threw a dagger at him. He's kind of interested in getting to the pretty one. So
G-ing TFO.
yeah, he gets about out to where Mord is with his,
Oh, that's the wrong direction to be going.
so he's
Do I get an attack of opportunity? Is that still a thing?
Not when they approach you.
yeah, they're approaching. He hasn't quite passed you, so he's kind of like approaching. He's probably about 5 feet from you at your.
I'm gonna gaff him too.
All right. So and Cinnamon is long gone. So
Bitch.
that brings up Mord.
Then gaff him.
All right. So make an attack. It would be like it would just same modifier you use for your sword.
It's a very awkward move in a social situation.
Oh shit.
6. Wait, I'm gonna. Oh, that's not enough.
No,
I was
it's
thinking
not.
about that saving
It's really
face. That's
not.
really not enough.
No.
It's not a reroll. It's just a bonus.
Yeah, it's hard because like you had to like
Yoink it out of.
yoink it out of Wanda and then grab Wanda so she doesn't sink with your sword in her head. And then you're and you got your shield on your arm, so that's an awkward grab, and you're trying to.
Like a soccer mom loading groceries into a minivan with 3 kids in tow.
When I miss, I put the gaff back in Wanda. I'm dragging her with it. It's like a handle.
He's just like, not worth
Damn
it.
Are you going to continue moving?
Yes, I'm dragging Wanda back.
Okay.
It really
you
was
will
the most-
provoke from him.
As he goes by me.
Well, because you had to approach him.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah. So if you move past, you're gonna.
Alright.
You may as well just fight. Oh god, this is the most half-hearted attempt.
He tries to spear you. 20 hit.
No? Yes. Oh, now he's gonna make me mad. He had a chance. He could have just left. Mord had his kill. He was content.
5 points of damage.
He's gotta be a dick about it.
I'm pretty sure
He's gonna-
it's time that you...
5 points?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Mord's gonna give it to him.
Shouldn't have done that. Whoever you are. Which one is this?
This was Henry.
You done messed up AA wrong.
Are you continuing to move?
Nope,
after you-
not anymore. I was gonna let him go.
Well, it's like 4th edition. The attack of opportunity halted the movement.
So that brings up Chase.
All right. Well, I'm going to shoot Doug again because Doug and I have a special relationship.
Okay.
Mostly, it's the relationship of he caused Cinnamon to get away, and I really wanted to kill Cinnamon because Cinnamon pissed me off.
What exactly did Cinnamon do to piss you off?
She wouldn't do the dance to pour some sugar on me. Insisted that she was an artist with fluffy bunny ears. And above that, that's going to be an 18.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be a 13.
That shot catches Doug in the back of his head, which soon becomes the front of his head. And Jade is almost hit by pieces of Doug's head.
Damn it, not again.
Important question for you.
Yes.
Does Doug constitute?
Yes. Doug has a name, so yes, Doug constitutes, so you get a grit.
Sweet.
You get a point of grit back.
All right, and then since Henry is making a mad dash for the water, I suppose it's probably safe to come out of hiding. So I'm going to go ahead and move closer to the water again,
Okay.
and then that'll be my turn.
All right, Jade.
I guess I'm gonna. Where's Henry?
Henry is out in the water by
Henry's in
Mord.
Okay.
You were like almost to the shore, so
Yeah, I'm gonna drag my happy ass out the cold water
pick up your dagger that you
and
threw.
pick up my dagger. And
Leave Mord to the killing.
I will leave Mord to kill in Henry. And I'm just gonna take a defensive stance in case anything else shows up and just hold my attack.
Oh, okay.
Mord turns over his shoulder, now facing Henry, and yells to you, "Little not God, drag Mord's kill up the beach."
Little not God. Nice.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
All right, it is Henry's turn.
Mord roars at him.
Henry hasn't been hit yet, has he? No.
No, he has not.
He hasn't, and he could still run.
Yeah, actually, Henry looks at you, and he's going to disengage, which means you can't get the opportunity attack on him leaving.
God damn it!
Under the water.
Mord's chasing. Mord not know how to swim.
Shit. Next
Mord made a
section.
mistake.
Tell me, man.
Hypothermia! How do I know that word?
So many syllables for Mord.
Mord just yells, "Come back! Let Mord kill you!
In the face.
In face, etc."
See, I'm mocking, but I can really relate to the feeling because I'm so mad that Cinnamon ran away.
God damn it! We're gonna have to go clean
Henry's
out
gone?
their lair or something.
Henry is gone.
All right.
Henry and Cinnamon.
I go
It's
back.
part of the job.
Mm-hmm.
I go back and drop the cap back in Wanda. Thank you, little not God. Take my sword out of Wanda's head. Flick it in the water. Drag.
There's also the body of Sam
Nice
that
shot.
was in the water, and Doug is on the beach.
I didn't kill them. I have my kill. I drag Wanda minimally onto the beach and start removing Wanda's head. I'm a hobgoblin,
You are, in fact, a hobgoblin.
not a nice person.
I'm going to go ahead and... I mean, is there anything to even bother looting off of Doug?
Doug's head.
He can have it.
No, not Mord's kill.
Moore has a strict code of honor. Checking out Doug, you find 14 silver pieces on him. Do you want to search Wanda?
Were there any silver in her head?
No silver in her head.
No, then.
You're not going to search any of her.
I will rifle through her pockets.
You find she has a platinum piece.
Ooh.
Mort hides it real fast before anyone sees.
Okay, I'm not
Maybe
putting
Croswell.
that down on the thing to add.
Are you going to go fetch Sam's body to rifle through his pockets?
Yes, I'm gonna go drag Sam's body.
16 copper pieces on Sam, as I guess he was the broke one.
So I have 1 platinum
Mm-hmm.
and Wanda's head.
So I have an idea.
I start cleaning it.
Do tell.
My
Swap the
idea.
skull.
I don't know if these guys have any sort of desire to like reclaim their dead or anything, but I'm thinking maybe if we leave the bodies on the beach, make appearances as if we are leaving, we can set a trap in one of these buildings.
It's not a bad idea. Question is, how many of them are there?
That is another very valid question because until I get the means of production, I do not have an immeasurable number of rounds for warrant, and that's eventually going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And by eventually, I mean relatively soon.
Gotcha. Do I know, or I mean, like, I'm a little farming girl. I don't know anything about these things, do I?
You can make a nature check.
Or not run out of sword.
Trying to
I
remember
understand.
if I
Hey, do you have a Tinker's kit?
heard any stories about
What Tinker's kit?
if
Gotcha.
they travel in packs, if they, if they have certain kinds of lairs, anything that's going to help us find them and get rid of them. And you said nature?
Mm-hmm.
Mort clamps his hand on Jace's shoulder. His fish god covered hand. Blue one do good.
Okay, I can't keep this
Kill fish
die
one.
because... Okay, that's a natural 20.
Okay.
You did good too. Laura.
You remember
I'm just
actually
pissed that
earlier
the wand
when
got away.
you encountered these
She
guys
was a coward.
before
She'd be
with
back.
I'll
Lilith.
look forward to killing her.
Lilith kind of went on to a little bit of a rant, as she is wont to do. So the Sahuagin are also known as the Devils of the Deep. Usually, and Lilith had told you, usually when they attack, you will hear a conch shell call. And you grew up near the coast, so you've heard of these creatures. They're sea devils, sometimes they're called, raiding coastal villages, and people will try to hide and bar themselves in to avoid them. What Lilith had mentioned was that they live in some of the deepest parts of the ocean, but they consider all of the ocean and the coast to be their kingdom, and it's they rule it as tyrants. In their minds, they believe that all the ocean is theirs, and anyone who travels on it, plies it, lives off of it, lives near it, is trespassing, and they must be killed. They worship the shark god, which Oryon had, when you guys were talking about, Oryon had mentioned that the shark god that they worship is supposed to be another face of Vix.
Because anybody who's not Nadar is really just another face of Exodus.
Well, because that and there's it's said that this shark god gives the Sahuagin some sort of unnatural ability to control sharks. You also know that they hate they hate aquatic elves.
Shit, that's why she was so mad at me. I'm blue.
Yeah, you look like an elf.
Specifically an aquatic
An
one.
aquatic one, yeah.
But yeah, their layers are in the deep ocean, deep parts of of seas. So
Not something.
Translation,
to get
we're
to
not getting
easily.
to that shit, but if we can take out these few that seem to be raiding this particular port, they're also focused widely enough that should ensure the safety of this particular island.
If everybody that shows up gets killed, they'll stop showing up.
Well, my theory is that this was a return trip by these same ones. They're probably camped out somewhere not too far
Not
away,
too far, yeah.
and this is kind of their corner of their kingdom.
Right.
So if we take out these dicks, this section will be left alone for a while.
Mord hunt dicks.
Lilith also told you that it's widely known that while they can breathe air, they have to get back into the water, into salt water, into water, like every 4 hours, or they. Well, let me just double check.
Turn into pumpkins.
They lose their ability to talk with fish. I mean, the Sahuagin can breathe air and water, but need to be submerged at least once every 4 hours to avoid suffocating. And they breathe through their.
And if we had more people, I'd say we could just build some sort of wall along the edge that was like movable, like a gate on the other side.
Gate the shore.
Yeah, basically. But it also doesn't seem very efficient because I'm sure they're going to be going in and out
as you
like all the time.
as you guys are now kind of near the water and the docks, you see the fishing fleet is all been sunk.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the.
I figured
pieces
as
of
much,
wood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our employer may or may not want to repopulate the fishing village.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that's the
Yeah.
plan. Which is why we have to clear it for security, at the very least.
Yeah.
We can document that they're here. If they come back, we'll kill what's left. In the meantime, we should probably... What time of day is it now?
You're getting to it's actually the sun's starting to get low in the sky.
Yeah, because we spent hours, I'm sure, clearing all the houses. So
Yeah.
we'll probably camp here tonight.
Sun's getting low, big guy.
Probably one of the houses with
Oh, it
a
was
good
the hand.
view
Yeah,
right, it was the hand.
of
Sun's getting low,
the...
big guy.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who felt like Mort is kind of hulky.
So not the longhouse, but one of
Well,
the
the longhouse has a
houses.
door facing straight out to the water.
Mhm.
So that might actually be the one to camp in.
That's what I'm thinking. We've got space.
We've got a view of the water.
Exactly.
We set
can
a
bar
watch.
the back door,
Yeah.
and it's got a good-sized fire pit.
Well, we don't need a good sized fire pit. There's 3 of us.
It's still fun.
You might even be
Like a
able to
halfling.
try to close that door that's partially stuck open.
I mean,
Roast fish.
if we're just camping overnight, what do we care about that one door on the side? We can try it.
Well,
whatever.
yeah, I'd bar any entrance. I'd bar any other entrance. Like we can bar this one.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, Mort,
Camp overnight.
help me try and close that door.
Before we do that, I want to. I don't even know how Mord would try to express this. I think he would just try to do it himself. Try to gather up the nets, even if it's just bits and pieces of nets, and spread it around where the water meets the sand, and just try to bind in with it the hooks and any other bits of loose metal that I can find.
no, God, it's
In the hopes that as they come up, even if it's not a trap per se, but as an alarm, so we can hear the jingling
alarm trap, caltrops.
as they are coming up
Situation.
and dragging on the nets.
Absolutely.
I don't think there's a need for any roll of that. I think, with a bit of, Mord's a soldier, so I
We can take 10 on it.
Mm-hmm.
but you described it well enough that I don't think we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can help.
So yeah, you guys, take some time.
Mord just takes it upon himself to start taking the nets, spreading it across the beach, taking whatever bits of
Are you-
scrap
are
metal.
you putting it over the dead bodies that are laying at the line, or are you?
I feel like I'm leaving the bodies on top of it, because I want the net to not be noticeable as much as possible.
We'll bury it in the sand
A
because
little bit in the sand. Because
um
I figure as they drag their way in, they'll just end up pulling it up.
Right, but if
I mean,
the bodies are
wind-
weighing it down,
The wind will do a decent job of covering
of
it up a
burying
bit.
it,
in
we don't want the
over a
bodies
couple
weighing it
hours.
down because
Right.
we want to be able to use it if we need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it set up so that at the minimum it'll slow them down as difficult terrain to move through.
Also, Wanda is definitely getting piked. What's left of her?
And Cinnamon's getting a face full of hot lead. If she comes back.
Wanda's
It's
a
gonna
scarecrow
happen.
now. Headless
Headless
scarecrow.
Scarier crow is what you're saying.
Lemonger would be proud.
Yes, he would
Only
definitely.
if you make it start dancing.
Fine way. Maybe attach the netting by strings to the body so that the body starts moving.
I was going
As
to
the
say
net
it's
starts
just
moving.
strike it with small amounts of lightning, but sure.
Also true.
If only you had a way to make lightning. Only your storm sorcerer was here.
Well, somebody's got to represent.
Alright, so we
Can't
set
be
our waterside trap, set up the longhouse as our camp of operations, attempt to close that side door.
All right. Are you guys gonna set watches? How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
absolutely,
definitely.
absolutely. I'll take the first watch.
Okay, we doing a 3-watch set. What are we
It
doing?
seems like the appropriate thing to do.
All right, the first watch goes by pretty uneventfully. If anything, there's a real quiet stillness to the area. Second watch. Who's second watch?
I'll take second. Shit.
I think you random encounter tables. I mean,
I'm thinking maybe Wanda's jaws as like a shoulder ornamentation.
oh my God, he's gone Lilith from last campaign.
Greg's not here. Someone's got to fill the gap.
I don't think they do.
Someone chooses to fill the gap.
That's accurate, and I won't argue with that.
Um, okay. As you are sitting there on your watch, you hear in the distance the clanging of metal and sounds like maybe someone tripped in the netting.
Immediately run in. Chase more, chase more, chase more, chase more, chase more, chase more.
Wake
Got
up,
Wanda's head.
grab Warrant from where I had it sitting next to me.
I thought you slept with it under your head.
No, I've been seeing somebody and I'm feeling much better.
Okay.
But I did sleep in my boots and most of my clothes.
Okay. You have dark vision.
Or
You do not. And you do not.
9.
So are you grabbing a torch, making it, taking
Oh
it?
yeah, I
Okay.
mean once they're awake, there's
Okay.
into the fire pit goes things to be caught on fire to provide light.
Torches, specifically torches.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys have torches in your explorer's packs.
when
Yes.
when you start lighting, I just step past you, like motioning for you to stay back 1 second while I go to the door and
Yeah,
just look into the dark.
You, 60?
60 feet.
You get to the door, and just at the edge of your vision, you can make out 7 Sahuagin shapes.
Jesus.
And that's where we end.
Bloody hell.
Hi there, this is Joseph the DM. I hope you're enjoying the Not Safe for Wizards podcast so far. If you are, I'd love to ask you to do a couple things to help build the show up. One, go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a review. Preferably 5-star, but hey, I leave that up to you. Second, follow us on social media. The links to our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are in the show notes. And thirdly, share it with your friends. Let them know about the podcast and have them take a listen. We look forward to entertaining you for a long time to come. Thanks. Have a great rest of your day. Hi, thanks for listening to that episode of Not Safe for Wizards here on YouTube. If you would give us a thumbs up for a like, hit that subscribe button, and of course hit the notifications bell. That way you'll always know when Not Safe for Wizards is putting up a new episode. Thanks.